Hi, today I will show you how to create CV template using React and Google Material Design Library. This is the final product after we build it. Let's have a look. So we have the logo, we have the navbar, item, home, skill, experience, educations, portfolios, and you can see all the section here: about me, professional skill, experience, education, and here's profile picture. Let's have a look the mobile version. This is how it looks in iPhone 5. iPhone 6, 7a, and iPad. Okay, let's start to build it. First, you open terminal or command prompt in Windows, and you see desktop, and here you create a folder, my CV, mkd, my CV, and cd to that folder. And here you can create the React app, but before to do that, make sure you have install npm so you need to go to visit this website node.js.org to download Node and install it into your machine. Just follow step by step and install. After you install, you can check the version. For example, Node.v. It will show your version and you're ready to go. So let's create React app. You can use this command: visit npm.js.com, and you can see this command to install create React app. npm I create React app. Just copy that command and paste into your terminal or command prompt. Then you can install React app, create React app, for example like this, and hit enter. But here I already installed, so I don't need to do that. So let me start and continue to install React app in this folder, my CV. So let's type create React app, because I'm inside the folder already, so just type dot. If you're not inside the folder, you have to type create -react -app and the folder name. For example, you can go back to here. I go back to CD, desktop, and I go back to desktop and I will delete the folder my CV, and then I will install that one using React app and create the folder at the same time. Okay, for example, create React app and then my CV. Hit enter and wait for a while. So after you success install React, it will display the message success and then happy hacking at the end. Okay, let's use IDE to open React folder. So let me navigate to my CV folder. And then I will use VS Code IDE to create this website. So let me open that one, code that to open the folder. With that command, it will open VS Code. Let me make it bigger. So see, now we are inside this folder, my CV, and we also hit Control 2 to open the terminal integration with this IDE. So here you can see the terminal integration. So we don't need to use external one for this, for example this one. So let me minimize this one and we use this from here. Now we're inside my CV folder and here's React folder. So let's clean this folder. I don't need the logo. Let's delete and the whole folder. The whole folder start from here. Delete everything. Okay. And now I need to install Materialized CSS library. So let's go to Materialized CSS library. Here, see his get start. You visit materializedcss.com and then hit click on get start, and we can use npm to install this one. Copy it and go to here. Hit enter. So while that one install Materialized CSS, we can import the library here. Import Materialized CSS. You see after you finish install, you can see the suggestion here, and then slash distribution folder, and then slash CSS, and then slash Materialized. That means that CSS. Save it and import. JS folder. And we also need to install React Router DOM for navigation. So let's hit npm install React Router DOM and hit enter. Because we need to install that one, because on the website we need to use this navigate menu to go to different page. So we need to install that one. For example, I click to skill, I go to skill page. You see that? But here I just build one page template instead of create multiple pages. So it's already done. Install React Router DOM. So we need to import here. Import. We need to use this one. Browser. Router. S. Router. Route. Switch. From React Router DOM. Save it. So that's the first step. Now we need to declare the router. So router inside the router we display this one. And inside the router we define this one, route exact for and component self-load for that one. So let's use that one for now and save it. Okay, so we go back to this src folder, and here we create a new folder called components or pages, whatever you can name it. I can use component. Inside component folder I will create a file home.js. rcc, hit enter, the IDE will auto create for me. You see here, import React components from React, and then export default class home is 10 component. Inside home section, we will define let me delete this one. Section, and you can define class container. Inside class container, we need to define the class role. And inside class role, we need to define the columns. So small string and medium string is 3, and we define another one. Here you can see the template. This 3 columns and this 9 columns. The rest is 9 columns. So 3 here and 9 there. S12 M9. So that's mean on the medium string it's 9 column, small string is 12. So here small string, for example small string, see that 12. This section will be 12 columns, and this the rest 12 columns. But in the medium string or last string it's just 3 and then 9, or you can define medium string 4 and this section is 8 columns, and close it. See here, okay. But in the last string you need to define last 3 and last 9. And in this one, we define the profile section. You see, profile section. And this, on the right hand side, we have about me, skill, experience, and education. If you want, you can add portfolios. That's on the section of the website. And above the container is the navbar. See that? Let me go back to app.js. So here we already call the Materialized library, but in the published folder, index.html, we need to insert all the library. You can wrap that one from here, for example. You can add that one here. See that? You can add that one. This one is mean. You can also use this one to add into the index.html, but you can define that one because we already install the Materialized library. So here we just duplicate this one and I change this one to JS and this one .js. That for the Materialized JS file, and inside index file we need to link to the Font Awesome. You can go to Font Awesome, and after you create an account, you can copy this one and paste into the head section of the index.html. Paste here, save it, and you also go to the jQuery here. You can go to jQuery.com. You see jQuery.com and hit download button. Let me go back. Hit download and scroll down. Go to Google CDN and copy this one. And paste below above the body tag. Save it. So I think we're done on the initial setup. Let's go back to see src folder. You see this one, home, component, and app. Let's continue with app. Here the app we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs. So we have home, skill, experience, educations, portfolios. So let's continue to create. We have home.js already, so let's create another profile.js and then skill.js and experience.js. Let's rename it like skills, profile, experience, skill, and then educations.js and portfolios.js. And here we have, you see, home, we call this, so We also need to create the navbar.js. Okay, so let's go to one by one education and create a class for it. RCC and enter. Save it. Experience. RCC, hit enter. Save it. Navbar. Or you can manualize type, like for example import React component from React, and then colon, semicolon, and then export default class. Here with portfolio, right? So portfolios is 10 component. And here you need to render method and then return and div. That's it. Exactly same as the one and semicolon here. You see that's exactly the same this one. Profile, do the same. Save it. Skill, do the same. Save it. Okay, now in the app.js, let's go back to app.js. We just put the route for home. We need to use switch. And here we define all of the component file. So use route and path equal skills and then component skills save close. Before do that, you need to import all of this file. So you need to import here. I need to import home. You see that? Go back to home. Here, home. You need to import that one. Import home from, because same folder, home and navbar, portfolio, profile, skills, experiences, education is the same folder. So we need to use this one, single and dot, and this one. Home, go back to component and hit this one, and then we import one by one. So first is home, and then import skill from, do the same, component skills, import sys from Let me check experiences. Okay, and save it. Components, experiences. Okay, import. The last one is portfolio and profile. Portfolios, portfolio from and save it. And here we continue to add this experience education portfolio. So let's add that one. Let me copy it. 1, 2, 3 and change it. Let me change this one to education. Educations. Experience, lowercase, experience, portfolios, and here the same portfolios. Save it. Okay, so we have app, and let's run it to see what happened now. npm start. If it doesn't show error and show the page that we set to create the project. See, start running the server.